Ethan pitched me this idea the day that my oldest son was born. Like literally hours after our son was born. So, we like take the picture, right? And like send it to our, family and like closest friends. You're not going to believe me, but this is a true story. Ethan is the first person to call, which is very Ethan. And he's like, oh my God, he's beautiful. How is Kelly? Kelly's my wife. When can I send you anything? When can I come visit? This might not be the right time, but I just learned that in 1943, a young Marcel Marceau and I was like, Ethan. It was not the right time, but the right time came.
Yeah, well, I think it was the perfect timing to pitch it, when he's tired, when he's bleary-eyed, when other priorities are significantly higher than any possible idea.
Yep.
I was doing research on the silent film comedians, and I was, sort of reading about Charlie Chaplin, and there's this whole thing about him being, and I put this in air quotes, accused of being Jewish. And so I was Googling Charlie Chaplin Jewish, and it led me to the story of Marcel Marceau. Before he became the world's most famous mime, he was just a 20-year-old in southern France in 1943, and he joined the French Resistance and saved nearly 100 Jewish children from orphanage in Limoges by taking them on a train ride to the Swiss border to safety.
The piece moves on the page, in the world, and by in the world, I mean on the stage. In this production, it just moves. We're on a train the entire time, going from France to Switzerland, and it just kind of catapults forward.
I heard about it when I was in Williamstown doing, not this last summer, but the summer before, doing a play, and that was when Marshall and Ethan and a number of the actors who are in it currently were doing a workshop of it, a one-day reading. And I didn't get to see it because I was doing this play, but I heard about it because people were like, oh, it was really good. It was really, really good. Well, Ethan Slater jumped over a music stand, and apparently he did.
Can you give us like a brief elevator pitch of what is Marcel on the Train?
Okay, here's the pitch. Marcel Marceau was the world's most famous mime, according to himself. But according to me too. And before that, he was a young man in the French Resistance, smuggling Jewish orphans on trains out of Nazi-occupied France into Switzerland to freedom. He was Jewish himself. In order to keep them quiet, so the tall tale goes, he would do little bits to entertain them, make them feel at peace. And it's theorized that those became the foundation of his act. And so this play is a fictionalized version of one of those train rides.
Tell me who you're playing and a little bit about how they fit into the world of the show.
Okay, hi. I'm already excited because still, my character in Marcel on the Train is Etiennette. She's very quiet, so that's a challenge. She's very traumatized. Not a challenge.
I play Henri, who is one of the children on this train ride, and he is the very funny, brash, bold, fatalistic class clown character in this show. So I relate to that a little.
Just a little bit.
Only a little.
We have four glorious adult actors playing 12-year-olds. We have one glorious co-writer and actor playing a just barely adult. And we have one hopefully passable actor playing all of the actual adults.
When you're rehearsing with your cast as the one of the cast members of this, do you ever shut off the creator part of it and just, this is the text, I'm telling the story?
I'm trying to shift more towards being the actor when we're in rehearsal, but it's a new play, and some of my favorite new work experiences, I've been fortunate enough to do a lot of new work, is that the actors' impulses are really important to the writing process. And then it's after rehearsal that Marshall says, all right, writer Ethan, thoughts on the other stuff. But I don't know, I'm failing at compartmentalizing, but I think that is the goal.
What I love about Classic Stage is that if you do a show here, are you watching a show? You're kind of also like in the show.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. There's history just walking into this space, which I think is going to serve the play really well. And actually, we've only been in here a few days, and as we've been rehearsing, I've sort of been making my way around the audience, and you're so right. Like, there isn't a single seat that is more than 15, 20 feet from the action.
Oh gosh. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to work really hard to not see all the people in the audience, so I can do the work I have to do.
Yeah.
Something I like about this play being a Classic Stage is that even though this is a new play, and Classic Stage typically does revivals of things, this feels very classic. This really feels like a play of the canon to me.
Marcel on the Train at its core is the story of how children have the right to grow up without the fear of being hunted by soldiers or police. When we wrote it, it felt very important and of the moment, and as time went on, it has felt more and more of the moment, unfortunately. Maybe it will always be important to remind people, yes, nobody should be hunted by soldiers or police, but certainly not children.